to get on the levers with the anti-roll bars and using the weight jacker. Oh, and Kyle Larson's backwards. Big hit on the nose of the car.
A terrifying crash at 220 miles per hour. A heated tweet that got the whole NASCAR world talking. And a rivalry that's been growing for years finally hits its breaking point. When Kyle Larson hit the wall, Kyle Busch didn't just react, he showed the frustration that's been building behind the scenes. In racing, drivers are always pushing hard, and sometimes they push each other. That's what happened when Kyle Larson crashed at Indy and Kyle Busch made a big statement online. People everywhere are now wondering, is this just about a crash, or is there more going on? During a practice for the Indy 500, Kyle Larson hit the wall hard. He lost control at very high speed. Thankfully, he wasn't hurt, but crashes like this scare everyone. When reporters asked if he was still feeling confident, Larson said, "I think so," and added, "You see me crash all the time, so I don't think it usually affects me." Larson's crash wasn't the only scary moment that weekend. Other drivers also had dangerous crashes, with some cars even lifting off the ground. Fans watching knew just how serious it could have been. These kinds of moments make everyone stop and think about how risky racing really is. Kyle Busch didn't stay quiet. He went straight to social media and said, "This year IndyCar qualifying, no thanks. All you at Kyle Larson Racing stay safe, boys." That message showed he was worried, but it also seemed like he had more to say. On his podcast, Busch shared that he was once lined up to race the Indy 500, but the seat went to Larson.
To-do list in racing? Because you've done everything else.
No, yeah, that would be, besides winning the Daytona 500,
Right.
like that's the highest, but then doing, the Indy 500 would certainly be that.
If an opportunity came up, Richard probably wouldn't have any issue in it, would he?
No, I had it signed, sealed, and delivered again, and then Larson took it.
Oh, son of a gun.
Yes.
Busch's reaction wasn't just about safety, it also had a personal edge. Losing a big opportunity like the Indy 500 to someone else can hurt, especially when it's someone like Larson, who's always in the spotlight. This mix of worry and disappointment made his message feel even stronger. Kyle Larson wants to do something very hard, race in both the Indy 500 and the Coca-Cola 600 on the same day. Only a few drivers have ever done it. Competing at the Indianapolis 500 is a dream of mine, and something I've wanted to do for a very long time, since I was a child before I ever began competing in sprint cars. Larson said, "He's showing a lot of heart, but it's also risky. Busch seems to think it's not worth it, and his concern sounds like it's coming from experience, not just anger. Doing both races means hours behind the wheel, flying between tracks, and zero time to rest. Most drivers don't even try it because it's that tough. But Larson is determined. He's been working with top teams and training hard to make it happen." Still, the crash at Indy reminded everyone just how dangerous the first half of that dream really is. Busch has always been one of the sport's loudest voices. He says what he thinks, even if people don't like it. Larson is more quiet, but his actions on the track speak loudly. Their differences make them clash, but they also make their rivalry exciting to watch. You never know what one will do when the other is nearby. Some fans think Busch is being too careful, but others say he's just trying to look out for his fellow drivers. After all, he's been racing a long time. He's seen how quickly things can go wrong. Larson is still chasing big goals, and he's willing to take big risks to reach them. That's where they don't agree. There's even more tension because Busch is hungry for a win. He hasn't won a race in 69 tries. Meanwhile, Larson is chasing records. The All-Star race is different from normal races. There are no points, just pride. Drivers go all out to win. That makes it the perfect place for rivalries to flare up. Fans are waiting to see if these two will bump cars, or maybe even fight for the lead. Fans can't stop talking. Some think Busch is right to be cautious. Others say Larson is brave and should go for his dream. Social media is filled with arguments. One person tweeted, "Busch is just salty, he didn't get the Indy seat." Another said, "Larson needs to be smarter. You don't get second chances with crashes like that." Everyone has an opinion. Even NASCAR forums and YouTube comments are full of chatter. Some people think this is the most exciting storyline of the year. Others are just waiting to see what happens next. No matter which side they're on, everyone agrees this rivalry has become one of the hottest topics in the sport. This fight is about more than just two drivers. It's about the way racing is changing. Young drivers like Larson want to try everything. Older drivers like Busch believe in careful planning. This story shows how the sport is growing and how hard it can be to mix old and new ways of thinking. NASCAR is changing fast. Cars are faster, rules are different, and younger drivers are trying new things. Some fans love it, others miss the old days. This battle between Busch and Larson shows that change isn't always easy, but it's happening whether drivers like it or not. Even other racers have opinions. Some drivers are watching closely. Some think Larson's bravery could inspire a new wave of racers. Others worry that chasing two big races in one day could lead to burnout or worse. No matter what, it's clear everyone has an opinion and no one is staying quiet. So what's this really about? Is it just one bad crash, or is this the start of a bigger fight that could change NASCAR? Both drivers are under the spotlight now, and fans are watching closely. The next race could tell us everything. Their story is still being written. Every lap, every word, and every move adds to it. And the next chapter might be the most exciting one yet. So, what do you think? Is Busch being careful or just mad? Is Larson being bold or too risky? Tell us in the comments, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more big NASCAR stories.